Welcome to the AI Search Visibility Podcast. For today's deep dive, we are looking at this really fascinating piece of research by Diego Franco. It basically argues that everything CMOs know about SEO is, about to become completely obsolete.
Oh, it's entirely obsolete.
Right. So we've got Franco's breakdown of the B2B visibility vacuum. And our mission today is to help you, our marketing leaders, figure out how to actually survive it. Because, ask yourself, are you measuring your 2026 AI search performance with a 2016 SEO ruler?
Which is such a great question because so many still are. And if you are obsessing over your website clicks instead of tracking actual brand mentions across AI platforms, you are actively losing deals you don't even know exist.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah.
Because as a marketing leader, if you tell me clicks don't matter, my immediate reaction is, wait, if we don't get clicks, how do we generate leads? How do we track our ROI? Is traditional SEO like a popularity contest, whereas AI search is more like a strict librarian who only reads structured index cards?
What's fascinating here is that analogy is just spot on. We're looking at the shift to generative engine optimization, or GEO.
Right, GEO.
Exactly. And in this new GEO model, the click is totally secondary. The AI engine is the final destination. The user asks a question, and the AI just synthesizes the answer right there.
So they never even leave the platform.
Right. The real goal is just being cited as the definitive solution, because if you aren't in that AI-generated summary, you aren't in the buyer's consideration set at all.
So we're talking about platforms like ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Gemini.
Yes. And actually, since you just brought up those specific tools I should mention right now, you really need to visit diegofrancomedia.com. They do a full AI visibility audit and give you actionable plans to see exactly how your brand is performing on those exact engines.
Oh, that's incredibly useful.
It's vital. But going back to your strict librarian point, it really comes down to what Franco calls the structural disadvantage.
Okay, break that down for me. What does that mean?
Well, large language models are, frankly, terrified of hallucinating or giving wrong answers. So to protect their reputation, they rely heavily on hard-coded structured data. They need verified facts.
Oh, I see. So my first thought was just, we'll write better content. But you're saying world-class copywriting actually loses to basic machine-readable schema markup.
Every single time. You could have the most beautifully written blog post, but if it's unstructured text, the AI has to guess at the context. A technically inferior competitor will beat you if they use schema, because schema explicitly tells the AI, hey, here is our product, here is the price, here is the exact problem we solve.
Wow, so you basically have to make it safe for the machine to quote you.
Exactly. They parse data to build knowledge graphs. They don't read to feel inspired. But even if you perfectly structure your data, there's another issue, which is the volatility trap.
Right, which sounds like a total nightmare for a marketing team used to, holding a solid Google rank for 6 months at a time.
Oh, it is incredibly volatile. These models are constantly being retrained. One analysis showed a single model update caused nearly half of all citations to just redistribute in 48 hours.
Wait, 48 hours?
Yeah. Your brand could be cited in 20% of relevant prompts today and then plummet to 5% by the weekend just because the underlying algorithm shifted its weights.
That is wild. So how do we actually fix this before our pipeline just drains? What's the practical strategy here?
Franco outlines a really solid 4-step framework. First, you have to audit your baseline. Run buyer intent queries through the AI engines and just see where you currently stand.
Okay, start with the audit. Got it.
Right. Second, deploy your entity infrastructure. Hard code your site with organization, product, and FAQ schema.
So your facts are instantly digestible, giving them those index cards.
Exactly. Then step 3 is answer engine optimization, or AEO. Instead of burying the solution under paragraphs of marketing fluff, You have to directly and concisely answer specific buyer questions right at the top of the page.
Make it super extractable for the AI.
You got it. And fourth, establish continuous monitoring. Because of that 48-hour volatility trap we talked about, you have to test your visibility constantly to catch citation drops the moment they happen.
Yeah, you absolutely have to stop guessing about your market presence.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if you're a marketing leader listening to this, it is time to escape the visibility vacuum. Visit diegofrancomedia.com to get a full, in-depth AI visibility audit and find out if your brand is actually being cited by AI or if it's completely invisible.
And as you rethink your own strategy, consider this. If AI engines are already shortlisting your competitors before buyers ever reach out, what does that mean for the future of your sales team's very first conversation?